sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Satnam, I'm Mandeep. That was the pun Shabad, the sound of the universe, the sounds of the universe, the 5 collective sounds of the universe. And as I was just creating the sound of infinity, because it's birth, life, death, rebirth. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. I was connecting with my fingertips very specific planetary energies. I was creating the sound frequency of the mantra sa, ta, na, ma, and I was creating a state of mind that was very genuinely relaxed and also very, very elevated. So the Alzheimer's Institute at Harvard is actually doing studies. They're doing medical studies on the halting of Alzheimer, how that particular mantra and meditation, it's a medical meditation, how it works with utilizing the frequencies of the brain, and how it's not necessarily curing Alzheimer's, but it's definitely creating a halt to the process, to the increase of what Alzheimer does generate in the human brain. Meditate to elevate. Yes, absolutely. I wish to goodness that we could teach every single human on the planet how to meditate in some shape, form, or fashion. Yoga is a combination of body, mind, and spirit. So when we're practicing yoga, it's not just about the physical element, although that is a key component. Meditation is the outcome, is the goal towards practicing yoga. So in Kundalini, the technology of Kundalini yoga, we very specifically move everything through the Kriya, through the mantra, through the breath work, through the repetitive movement, move it into a meditative space. When you're in this meditative space or this altered state of mind, you begin to process and regenerate your brain patterning and your brain workings in ways that are very conducive to changing your behavior patterns, such as addictive behavior patterns. Maybe you have other issues as regards to stress, that you're not managing your stress well. So, it shows up in all kinds of ways in your life that are not very comfortable. So when we can learn to meditate, we bring ourselves into a place of dealing with stress, that we literally transform the energy of stress into vitality. That's very, very cool, because stress is an energy. So when we meditate and when we practice Kundalini meditations, they're usually very active in nature. I've practiced meditation, various forms and schools of meditation, for 10 or so years before Kundalini discovered me. And the meditations that are offered in Kundalini are so unique for me, being a very, very active person. My mind is super, super active, as typically most of our mind is. You've heard the expression, the monkey mind. You're never going to make the mind be quiet. Let me just be real clear about that. Your mind, your brain is not geared and not made to be still. It's always going to be processing. Every time I blink, I'm inputting or processing 1,000 mental impulses, 1,000 thoughts, in other words. And you've heard the saying, you are your thoughts, you are what you think. Well, this is how meditation again comes into play. If we put these frequencies of mantra, breath, repetitive movement, in other words, this technology of what Kundalini Yoga offers, we put it all together into our brain, into our energy fields, we start to shift in how we're moving through our daily operation of life. So I'm wearing this blue top, and as we move into a very heightened meditative state, we start to emanate in our auric field this blue color. This blue color is a very high vibrational color. So when our auric field, our subtle body, our arc line, our radiant body starts to impart this blue gold hue, we are in a state of higher elevated bliss. We're in literally a state of pure elevation. Anything is possible. We have an expanded experience, an expansive experience. We have a sense of, I've got this. We have a sense of transformation. All of this comes into play through a daily meditation practice. So I encourage you to learn just some real simple techniques of sitting and meditating. Or you can go for a walk and practice a meditative walk. Being in nature is very conducive to creating a meditative state. When we learn how to bring these daily self-care habits of meditation and some sort of self-care, other practices, then we start to create the change that we want to see in the world, because we're creating the change in ourselves. And through the practice of meditation, we bring the ways of change through us, and through meditation, we can certainly achieve that. So again, I invite you to come in and experience every single class that we offer here at the Collective. Yeah? Good. Let's do it. Sat Nam.